Hi, welcome to the demo for creating custom tracks and custom views. For this demo, I'm going to assume that you already know a little bit about navigating around the Genome browser. If not, you should watch one of the other navigation demos to get a feel for what you can do. But let's go ahead and start. To set up a custom track or a custom view, you need to select the Select and Edit Views window. So go ahead, and there are two options. You can create a view with no tracks, or you can copy an existing view into a new one. So we're going to copy Brain Microarray RNA-seq into our new view. Enter a name and description, and click Create View. So now you see we have our new view with all the previous tracks added. But let's go ahead and remove some of them. And now let's go ahead and add our liver transcriptome and our liver splice junctions. There we go. We have both of those. If we were done, we could go ahead and click Save and Apply and see those tracks in the main window. But let's add some of our own data. So let's create a new custom track, which is found under the Track menu. Enter a track name, and description. The organism is important also in that you need to have the track in the right coordinates. For this, right now it's RN5. It'll be transcriptome features, and this can be whatever you would prefer. But I'm going to enter splice junctions. It's a bed file. We support 4 different types right now: bed, bed graph, big bed, and big wig. These two can be hosted remotely, and support the size is limited by what you can support. These files are uploaded to our server and need to be less than 20 megabytes. If you have larger files than this, you can always convert them to Big Bed or Big Wig files using utilities provided by the UCSC Genome browser. And there are links describing the formats and also utilities here in the help. So once you select the file type, go ahead and select your file. We're uploading this bed file. And you have some options for how the file is colored. Let's show an example of the file so you can see what I mean by feature defined or score-based scale. Both refer to fields in the file. So in the file you can see coordinates, a feature name, a score, a strand, coding, and the coding sequence start and stop. This is the color field, so this defines a color for a feature. In this case they're all red because it's a red value, a green value, and a blue value, comma separated list. And then additional information about exons if there are exons. Every field past the strand is optional, but has to be in the same order, so you need to enter something in the fields preceding any other later one that you want to include. So let's go back to the browser now. This is the file we're uploading, so let's create the track. It asks you to confirm that your coordinates are in RN5 and that you realize this is not a repository, so there's no way to download your data again. After the file uploads, we can create an additional track, and that would let us upload another or specify another remote file just by entering a URL. But for now, we're done, so let's hit cancel. And now you'll see the new track Let's filter to custom tracks only, and now you can see our new track. If you select it, now you can also try the score-based scale too. As you saw in the demo, or in the Excel file, the scores were low, so let's change that to 10 so we actually see some change color. And let's make the high value red, and we can make the low value green. It's important to realize that you're on a white background, so some of these that weren't showing up were being drawn, but they were drawn in such a light color you couldn't see them. Keep that in mind. But in this case, we're going to add it this way. Add the track, and now we have it here. We're ready to save our track, which now doesn't show up as modified. And we want to add it, so simply apply view. And now we have our custom view with all of the tracks we specified, including our custom track, which we still have the capability to change our color scale and modify. That's it. Thank you.